Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today the third and final. Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Goodman is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Goodman is retired, and there's 1 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep? Here's Mookie Betts. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Goodman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Goodman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin. Here's Brock Holt now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Scope has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Ready for another chance. Brandon Goodman. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
The 0-1 delivery. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No. Umpire, it's ball 1.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here he comes again. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, 19 hits in 58 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he struck him out. There's the 3rd baseman, Matt Dominguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Dominguez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Into the box, Mark Canha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver on 2-1. High pop-up. Goodman on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Goodman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Schoop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Goodman.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. Pitching and defense.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the... Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Goodman. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Goodman. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Gregorius is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to... Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hats off to that one. Ready once again, Brandon Goodman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pollard will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Hinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in once again, Brandon Goodman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Goodman.
And this will be fouled away.
One time, right now.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
It's your pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Pollard ranges to his right. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. Now in the box, Brandon Goodman.
First baseman, Brandon Goodman.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it
The
fly.
windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't get him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what?
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a
The
game,
final line
and it
score
took
for the
6 years.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got into the box now. Brandon Goodman, first shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Find me a barrel right here.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base now. Look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit to first. Bird gloves it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top. Digging in, Scott Hinson. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. No run. So striding forward now, Brandon Goodman. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, 0 for 4. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start.
Ready for another shot now. Mason Williams, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Goodman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brandon Goodman
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Bird takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Brandon Goodman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win.
So digging in now, Brandon Goodman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Thompson ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Waldron.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 11. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Williams on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Albert Pollard. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And that's not what they...
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
10-4, the final in this game. Tampa Bay get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jose De Leon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Avilan takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year.
How are you?
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Goodman. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including last time out.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and that looks like that good base.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Thomas Good. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Good.
Bounce to first. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Ben Revere. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
25, Ben Revere.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Goodman will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Goodman. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brandon Goodman.
First baseman, Brandon Goodman.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Watch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 8-4 tonight. The Jays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here In St. Pete tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. On the ground to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Brandon Goodman, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Goodman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Ready for another chance, Brandon Goodman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Goodman.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Travis ranging into shallow right, makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well hit, deep down the right field line. Digging in once again, Brandon Goodman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Goodman.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tampa Bay claimed the victory despite being held to only. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Brandon Goodman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Oh, he makes the stop. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Revere. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Revere.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Goodman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Thomas Good. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Good.
First, speared on the dive. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it was... Here's Ben Revere. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Ben Revere.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Goodman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
2-0 now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 1-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now in the box, Brandon Goodman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark right there.
At the plate, Brandon Goodman. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Drive that pitch, huh? Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go. Right guy, right.
1-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He's got 8 hits in 34 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Number 3.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 8-5 today. Marcus Stroman earns his first win of the season. Brandon Finnegan was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
1 error and 11 runners left on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Brandon
I'ma
Finnegan.
get off and
He
edit
falls
some
to
bits.
2 and 3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip.